here's the Baron again. So we've unwrapped him, as his unwrap history there, and what we really need to do now is paint a texture for him. So if we just have a look at the UVs, go back to the UV editing mode, I've just stitched those two together to make that a bit easier to paint. That's stitched together is there. And so that's the front, and you can identify, it's kind of handy, if I go to face, you can identify that that's the front there. If I want the front of the legs are down the inside there, and the back of the legs are around here. So if I do that one there, you'll notice that one's around the back there. And so it's worthwhile noting where bits are on this, and if I want to paint something on the front, go to edge. That edge is down the bottom there, and so that one there is around the back. And so that's handy to know. And also around the eyes, if we're going to paint around the eyes, maybe here, you know, we want to know that that's one inside, so there's a big gap. So the full edge loops, because that's not an edge loop there, that one is the second edge loop in on the eyes, and that's where the nose is. Okay, so that kind of gives us an idea of where bits are on the UV map. So now if we select this guy as an object, we can go Image, UV Snapshot, and we want to set it to PNG and edge color black, and it tells you that it's going to go into your project folder in the images folder, and it's going to call it out UV, and you can call it body, because we're going to do some other ones as well. And so go apply, and it tells you down here that there you go, it's been done. And close that for now. Go to Photoshop. Now here's my project folder here, images is there, out UV is there, and we can go and stick it into Photoshop there. And you can see there is our texture map. So I'm going to go layer, new layer, go OK. So the new layer is above, I'm going to bring it below, and then white, OK, paint bucket. So now we can see what we're doing. What I want to be able to do, I want him to have a skeleton mask on, elliptical marquee tool, I want to make a circle. Ooh, that's too big. It's a little bit bigger than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. So I'm going to go there, black, then back on the marquee tool, and move that one over there, and paint the other side. Not the most amazing use of Photoshop ever, but still. Pulling my lasso tool just outside that line, I think. Paint that bit black, and then it's like the skeleton mask kind of thing, so the little cheekbone kind of thing, so I'm going to put it here. So, I mean, we can test this just to see where we're going with it. And we hide that, so we've got that so far. We can go File, Export, Quick Export as a PNG, and then we need to go back into our folder. Let me find it. There we go. Source images. So we can go body text. So now we're in here, we can go into the attribute editor really, but it doesn't really matter. Right click, assign new material, old standard surface, and then colour. It's going to look for the file in our source images folder. I'm going to do that. I'll come back into the general editor. If I hit 6 on the keyboard, then you can see there's that face coming on. He's got dark bits around his eyes and he's got white hands at the moment. So you can see that's starting to work, although you've missed a little bit in his armpit there. Right, okay, let's go back into Photoshop then. If I drop the opacity of that layer, it should be start to be able to see lines again. So you can do that. It allows you to see what's going on. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I've got this thing that I raided off the internet, and I'm going to get left leg here. It's not massively wonderful, but I'll do that. Go Control Copy. and come over here and I'm going to go control paste. It needs to come down the inside of the leg somewhere, so if I do that, then I can go control T to free transform. Put that down as D-lock scale. Okay, and if I go control copy paste, I can get that one and go edit transform horizontal, and that one can go down the front of the other leg and go so file, export, quick export as a PNG, texture, yes. Go back to Maya, attribute editor, reload, and there we have our texture. I mean, we could get his leg bones further up and everything, but that would be fine. Okay, that's his texture. The hat, you can go UV editor. You can see why you delete your history. So if I go delete by type history, we're just going to AI hat. And I want to take its specularity down. Oh, so it's not got any shyness. So I can do that and make it rough. But actually, what I want to do is I want to go to sheen, which is what makes it velvety. And I can pick purple there. But then I think I'll be there we go, cool. So that's it, hat. And this guy, delete by type history, that guy, delete by type history. Then I've got a map for it, but actually it just wants to be the bottom bits. I'm going to go face, get those ones, go shift greater than until we get to there. Then I'm going to go assign new material, standard surface. I'm going to go to colour, go file, and that texture is going to be the stripe one I've got there. Now, that type, I'm just going to go to its place node because I think it might have more stripes. So I'm going to go more repeat in 10 times. There we go, that's a bit much actually, so let's go 5. There we go, that's good. And then on the top, I'm going to go face, select the top ones off there and go shift. And then go assign new material on standard surface. And then I'm going to go presets. And I'm going to go gold, replace. Now that should look black. Oh, it's just physical sky, just for now. And render him. Then that's what you guys should look like. So just have to do now are the eyes. So if I go there and go UV editor, image, UV snapshot. Delete. IUV. Apply. Right, and then all we want is layer, new layer. Pull that below there. Select both eyes. Assign new material, shader, standard surface, color, file, eye texture, open. There you go. I like this bright shiny eyes. Those pupils could probably do with being a bit smaller. There we go. Slightly better. Cool. So next is just to have a look at him. So we're going to go Arnold, lights, physical sky. I'm just going to see what's going to render. So camera settings, resolution gate. That's what's going to render. So let's bring him down a little bit. Brilliant. So maybe on the third there. I'll render. So you can see the texture's picking up a bit of shine there, which is a bit too much, and his boots are a little bit shiny. And his gloves are too shiny, so what we want to do is make this texture matte. So this is body roughness 0.9. Go back to the. There you go. That looks better. Okay, so now we've got them textured. Lovely, good. Next time, just rendering out a turnaround. See you then.